Tracy, and we're going to recite the Pledge of Allegiance. So take your right hand and I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Tony, are you ready? Are you ready? What? What? Are you ready? Well, let's go. Hey, good morning, everybody. It is Friday. Welcome you to our show this morning. I am Dave C. This is Indiana Radio 267/Brownsburg, live, local in Brownsburg, Indiana. Thanks for being here. We do appreciate it. Let's get right to that Brownsburg weather this morning so that you can get your day started off on the right foot. And in Brownsburg, Indiana, currently it's 49 degrees under cloudy skies, going up to 59 today. So you might need that sweater or light jacket today. The winds are out of the west-northwest at 9. Humidity is 88%. At sunrise at 6:36. That sun will set at 8:49 tonight. Going to start out with a cloudy day, but hopefully we'll see more sunshine as the day goes on. Tonight dropping down to a chilly 41. Shower on Saturday with a high of 60. Sunday showers high of 55. And Monday clouds mixed with sunshine in 58. So like I say, you might need that sweater throughout the weekend. So just really be aware of that. Thanks for being here. I want to tell you that we support local business every single day here. Any ad that you hear is absolutely free. There's no charge for it. We love our country. We love our community. Speaking of that, we honor and salute our canine officers, our first responders, our active service people, and our veterans every single day here. This comes from Maddie Wallace. Maddie says, hey, 18 plus years old, are you or anyone you know looking for a summer job? Maddie's looking to hire students in the Brownsburg-Avon area to be painters for Student Painters Brownsburg this summer. They're looking to add some great new additions to their crew. The job begins as soon as possible, 40 hours a week, typically Monday through Thursday work schedule, 10 hours a day painting exteriors of houses in the area. Great schedule for students who want to work hard during the week and have a longer weekend. No painting experience required, as everyone will go through training with Sherwin-Williams. Just be willing to work hard and learn. Message or call ASAP if you're interested, 765-430-9450. I got to tell you, I was going to Avon for a meeting with Men in Action yesterday morning, and I was going down Interstate 267, heading to right into Avon, and I saw this sign that said Emmy's Pancake House, and I said, "Wow, I never saw that before." So I pulled off the road and I said, "Oh, let's give Emmys a shot here this morning." So I pulled in and stopped in. Uh, I was greeted very warmly by the young lady working named Mary. And the thing was that the ambience, the hospitality was so great. I was totally impressed. The breakfast, I had the Denver omelet and I had home fries. Everything was cooked great. The coffee was fresh. Just a really good local experience. If you ever get the chance, stop into Emmys. Emmys is located in Avon. That's 7508 Beechwood, Avon, Indiana. Phone number is 317-272-7200. They open every day at 6 a.m. Give it a try. Get out of the big box. Try breakfast local. Real breakfast made to order. That's Emmys. So get out there and try it. Like I say, my personal experience yesterday was really good. The inaugural 3-day Danville Police and Fire Camp will provide local youth with an opportunity to have positive interactions with Danville police officers and firefighters and provide education regarding what the agencies do on a daily basis. The camp will include an interactive water safety presentation with the Danville Fire Scuba Dive Team and the Gill Aquatics Center, a crime scene investigation and evidence collection activity, hands-on smokehouse education, police canine demonstrations, and more. Camp is open to 28 students ages 9 to 13 currently registered within the Danville Community School Corporation. The camp will run 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. July 1st to 3rd at Ellis Park. Cost is $20 and includes the camp t-shirt, hat, water bottle, backpack, and lunch. 5 scholarships are available. To register, visit danvilleparks.recdesk.com/community/program. So if you're interested in that, get in on that right away. The Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department is investigating after a woman was struck and killed by a train Thursday morning. The victim in the incident has been identified as 35-year-old Autumn Jarquin. IMPD say they were called to the area of South Lyndhurst Drive and Bertha Street just after 6:30 a.m. Thursday. After arriving on the scene, officers located Jarquin. Responding emergency medical personnel pronounced her dead on the scene. The Marion County coroner said later Jarquin died from blunt force trauma. The fatal incident remains under investigation. If you're celebrating a birthday today, we wish you the happiest of celebrations as you get ready to start this weekend. For a lot of people, it's an end to the work week. Friday is always a time to celebrate that. If you were born on this day, May 10th, you are a giver, yet a go-getter, ambitious, but always considerate of others. You instinctively understand that change is necessary for growth, even though you do hold on to traditions, habits, and people. A romantic at heart, you love deeply and often permanently. You are strong at networking and promotion, highly intelligent. You constantly feed your mind with new information. Famous people born on this day, sharing a birthday with you, are Fred Astaire, Bono, Sid Vicious, and Gina Phillips. So happy birthday to you. Get out there and enjoy that day today. Did you know there's a new kid in town on internet radio? That's right. That's me, and I'm part of it. I'm Dave C., live and locally broadcasting from Brownsburg, Indiana, the greatest small town in America, but the town with the biggest heart. We're here Monday through Friday, all advertising. Check it out. All advertising is local and free. That's right, we said free. Get your message out. We feature every single day, starting off with the Pledge of Allegiance. We honor our canine officers, our first responders, our active service members, and our veterans. News, travel, weather updates, forecasts, birthday horoscope, trivia, world and sports history, area PSAs and events. Sometimes we have a special guest drop in. Start with us as we get you off to a great start on your day. Catch us live and local on Indiana Radio 267/Brownsburg on YouTube, Indiana Radio 267/Brownsburg on Facebook, Brownsburg Free Advertising Chatter on Facebook. We go out to over 35 plus Facebook chatter venues. Give us a call at 317-416-1954 for more information. Email us at indianaradio267/Brownsburg@gmail.com. Contact us for advertising or free PSA information. I belong to a group called Men in Action. They're an outreach with Sheltering Wings. Men in Action are engaged and informed mentors impacting the community by developing positive social behaviors to end all forms of violence, including domestic violence and teen dating abuse. Men in Action is designed to encourage men to build each other up, hold one another accountable, challenge the status quo, and navigate life by being positive role models for our youth and each other. Men play a vital role in cultivating healthy relationships in our community and have the opportunity to be a positive influence among other men and boys. Would you like to be a part of this group? To receive monthly emails and info on upcoming events, go to shelteringwings.org/get-involved/men in action. Engage, lead, and inform. That's a great organization and proud to be a member of it. Hey, who's that team you trust in Brownsburg for your car care needs? How about Big O Tire? That's right, Big O Tire, the team that you trust in Brownsburg at 5 Commerce Drive, 858-9800. Early drop-offs are welcome. Guaranteed lowest tire prices. Big O Tire, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, Saturday 8 to 3. www.bigotires.com. Locally owned and operated by Mike Trammell. 858-9800 in Brownsburg, Indiana. We'd like to thank one of our great sponsors, and that's Brownsburg Free Advertising Chatter, where we eliminate the chatter, clatter, crap, and your message goes out on your terms. The great part is there's no feedback. If someone has an issue with you, they take it up with you. Go to Brownsburg Free Advertising Chatter and get on board today. No strings attached. And your word of the day today is foodle. Foodle. F-O-O-T-L-E. Foodle is to talk or act foolishly, to waste time, to trifle, fool. So what I want you to do today is not be a foodle. Did you know? I'll bet you didn't know. And if you do know, then make your plans if you haven't already. Family Friday Fest is coming back to Brownsburg Town Hall Green to celebrate the last day of school on May 31st. The family-friendly festival will offer action-packed carnival games, inflatable playground, henna artists, food trucks, and a concert. This all goes on from 4 to 8 p.m. on the Town Hall Green. Should be a great day, a great time. Get out there and enjoy school being over. A great family event. Players, fans, and members from the Colts front office met Thursday for a very special cause. The team hosted its annual Chuck Strong Tailgate Gala with hopes of raising money and awareness for cancer research. Nearly 500 people gathered at the team's practice facility in tailgate gear. Attendees had the chance to bid on silent auction items as well as learn about the current state of cancer research. Chuck Pagano holds this event close to his heart. The former Colts head coach was diagnosed with leukemia in 2012 and underwent treatment at the IU Simon Cancer Center. Nearly 7 years later, he remains free of cancer and wants to give back to those who saved his life. He said Thursday, "This is a lot bigger than football. This is about family and being there for each other. We said 6 or 7 years ago that we were going to be there for each other. By the grace of God, we are still around and we are still raising money. So grateful for all those players, so grateful for Jim Morrissey and his family. That will be as long as I am on this side of the earth, of the dirt. I'm going to keep doing this, keep raising money for cancer research. We don't have to say goodbye to loved ones too soon." The event Thursday raised more than $1 million. A local pastor is calling for the violence to stop in Indianapolis after he lost yet another family member to a fatal shooting. Pastor Derek Jefferson was stunned when he got the call that his 22-year-old nephew, Deshaun Jefferson, was gunned down. Pastor Jefferson said Deshaun is the 9th relative he's lost to gun violence. "I know I lost 2 of my brother, Brian, who was shot down in the driveway of my mom's. Deontay, who was my nephew, he was shot down at 30th and Post Road. Donovan, 38th and Sherman Drive. My nephew, Conway, just a few months ago on Pendleton Pike," said Pastor Jefferson. Pastor Jefferson described the branches falling from his family tree. The latest victim, his nephew, Deshaun Jefferson, was shot and killed in a dollar store parking lot on the city's Near East Side Wednesday night. "It's like I can't take it no more," said Pastor Jefferson. Back in March, Pastor Jefferson's other nephew, 18-year-old Conway Jefferson, was shot and killed in the parking lot of a Shoppers World just off Pendleton Pike in Lawrence. "You're hurt. We're all going to leave here some kind of way, but nobody wants to go out by gun violence," said Pastor Jefferson. In 2014, Pastor Jefferson's brother and nephew, Carlos Jefferson Sr. and Carlos Jefferson Jr. were killed. "He was shot down because I think his son was killed a few months prior to him, and I think he was trying to figure out who killed his son. He may have been getting close to who did it." Jefferson calls the violence senseless, puts emphasis on family, the church, and community coming together to end Indy's gun problem. "There's a better way to resolve issues than pulling a trigger out. That's the easy way out." The murder of Deshaun Jefferson is still unsolved. If you have any information, please call Crime Stoppers at 317-262-TIPS. And your quotable quote of the day: "You know you're in love when you can't fall asleep because reality is finally better than your dreams." You know you're in love when you can't fall asleep because reality is finally better than your dreams. And that is your quote for today. Very important community event coming up. It's the 5th annual Fairway to Haven Sheltering Wings golf outing. This is happening Thursday, June 27, 2019 at the West Chase Golf Course in Brownsburg, Indiana, 4 Holloway Boulevard, Brownsburg. Contact information is 317-386-5050, www.shelteringwings.org/fairway to Haven. That's Fairway to Haven 5th annual golf outing. get on board with that as soon as you possibly can, because that usually fills up pretty fast. And the way that'll go is 7 to 7:30 a.m. will be morning flight registration. 7:30 a.m. morning flight, welcome and shotgun start. 12 to 2 lunch, both morning and afternoon flights. This is the best part. There's 2 separate day part flights so that you can join. If you want to join just for lunch and not golf, it's $20. If you want to golf, it is $100 to be a whole sponsor. So get on board with that. Like I say, if you need more information, call 317-386-5050. Let's check in on some of that regional weather, catch up on it for you in the area so that you can get your Friday started. In Plainfield, Indiana, under mostly cloudy skies, it's 50 degrees, going up to 59. Those winds are out of the northwest at 7 miles per hour. A mostly cloudy day today. Tonight dropping down to 41. Showers on Saturday with 61. Sunday showers hang around with a high of 56. And cloudy with some sun on Monday with a high of 59. So keep that rain slicker handy so you can get that on right away and stay dry. Talk to you about our pets being family, as I like to talk about it on most days. Just remember, when you take an animal into your house, they become part of your family. Animal abuse is never acceptable. Please, there's enough help and organizations out there. If you find that you take a pet or a rescue in and you find that it's more than you can handle, don't abuse that animal. Don't neglect that animal. Get the help. There's help all over Hendricks County to take care of that animal in a safe way. And that's my message on that for today is let's do all we can to prevent animal abuse. Who specializes in junk hauling and removal for all of central Indiana? It's Ping Hauling and Home Services. What is junk hauling? It's Ping Hauling and Home Services coming to your home or business, loading our trucks with whatever items you no longer want, and giving you an affordable price for service. Then we haul the items away, recycle or donate what we can, and dispose of the rest. What does Ping Hauling and Home Services haul away? Anything you don't want, such as appliance, furniture, junk, anything taking up space that's of no use to you, trash, lawn debris, hot tubs, construction debris. Locations served are Indianapolis, Greenwood, Fishers, Carmel, Geist, Irvington, Southport, all of central Indiana. How do I get an appointment? Call 317-438-1870 or email pinghauling@gmail.com. That's Ping Hauling and Home Services. See things on chatter all the time about people wanting to get rid of junk. Well, why don't you give Ping Hauling and Home Services a try today? And on this day in history, in 1863, Thomas J. Stonewall Jackson dies. The South loses one of its boldest and most colorful generals on this day when 39-year-old Thomas J. Stonewall Jackson dies of pneumonia a week after his own troops accidentally fired on him during the Battle of Chancellorsville in Virginia. In 1940, Winston Churchill, First Lord of the Admiralty, is called to replace Neville Chamberlain as British Prime Minister following the latter's resignation after losing a vote of confidence in the House of Commons. In 1909, Mother Maybelle Carter is born. From the late 1920s all through the 1950s, she was a familiar presence on American radio and a powerful influence on the course of country music. First as a part of a trio partnership with her cousin Sarah and her brother-in-law AP. In 1994 in South Africa, Nelson Mandela was sworn in as the first black president of South Africa. In his inaugural address, Mandela spent 27 years of his life as a political prisoner, declared the time for the healing of wounds. In 1865, Jefferson Davis, president of the fallen Confederate government, is captured with his wife and entourage near Irwinville, Georgia, by a detachment of Union General James Wilson's cavalry. And that's your day in history on this May 10th. It's getting ready to happen. Saturday, May 18th, 8 to 1. It's Toxaway Day. The Hendricks County Fairgrounds, 1900 East Main Street in Danville. Toxaway Days are opportunities for Hendricks County households to properly dispose of household hazardous waste, tires, electronics, and appliances. The events are open to Hendricks County residents only. Regulations prohibit the acceptance of waste from other entities, i.e. businesses, schools, churches, nonprofits, etc. The following materials should not be brought to Toxaway Days for disposal: latex paint, asbestos, laboratory chemicals, explosives, ammunition, firearms, radioactive materials, infectious, and medical waste. For more information, call 317-858-6070 or visit hendrickssolidwaste.com. Did you know that dental care can be affordable again? That's right. It's the Sword Out Dental Savings Plan in Brownsburg at 321 East Northfield Drive, Suite 300, 317-406-9545, swordoutdental.com, where dental care can be affordable again. Put that smile on for spring. Dentistry for adults and children. Let us handle all your family dental needs in one office. That number again is 317-406-9545. Are you looking for a great buffet to go to? Are you looking to go local? Well, how about stopping in at China's Best? Dinner buffet is available all day, Sundays, 124 Northfield Drive, Suite C, Brownsburg, Indiana, 317-858-0080. Open daily, 10:30 to 10 p.m. That's China's Best Dinner Buffet. This comes out of Green Bay, Wisconsin. The parents of a student with special needs are speaking out after they say another student brutally bit her multiple times while on the school bus. They say the bus driver did nothing to help. Lily's parents say once she got off the bus Monday, she was crying and holding on to her arm. Lily was inconsolable, so her mom wanted to calm her down by giving her a bath. She loves baths, and that's soothing to her. So I brought her home, and I was getting ready for a bath. I took her sweatshirt off. That's when I noticed a major bruising on her upper arm, said Lynn Mole, Lily's mother. A Lumber's bus driver lines representative says they have video recording on all Green Bay school buses, and bus drivers are allowed to step in if an altercation happens. Lily's dad says she was on an all special needs bus. The seat was right behind the bus driver, and he couldn't hear anything going on or see anything. Come on, said Chad Waldron, Lily's dad. She can't tell them to stop. She couldn't get away. She's in a 5-point harness car seat. She just had to sit there and take it. And the bus driver wasn't stopping it, said Waldron. Lynn says the school principal was able to watch the video from the bus. He said it was gruesome and horrifying to look at, that the girl was brutally biting my daughter's arm. In a statement, the school district superintendent says, several administrators and myself immediately reached out to the family and met with them to address their concerns and provide support to ensure the physical and emotional well-being of our student. Waldron says this could have been avoided had there been an adult watching over the kids. If you can't keep an eye on these kids and their special needs, then you need to bring somebody in, to be watching if the bus driver can't do it. I would like to see this not ever happen to another child. No other child needs to go through what Lily went through. The Waldrons say the student who bit Lily is no longer going to the elementary school. Starting Thursday, Lily will be riding in a van with 2 adults to and from school. And this out of Zionsville, Indiana. Police have arrested the man they believe killed 23-year-old Samuel Bennett in Zionsville near a public trail. James Earl Hughes is charged with murder after police say he shot and killed Bennett near Rail Trail in Zionsville. Court documents show he admitted to killing Bennett to his parents. It has shocked the community to its core. Nobody ever thinks or expects this to happen in your neighborhood, your town, or your community. Police say they found Bennett's body near a retention pond. He'd been shot multiple times in the back. Later that day, an officer found a gun and footprints nearby, evidence that later connected them to the suspect. A lot of it was just good old-fashioned police work, going door to door, knocking doors, speaking to people. People haven't yet said how Hughes and Bennett knew each other or why Hughes shot Bennett. The suspect's parents told police their son told them about the murder. They checked him into a stress facility in Indianapolis, where days later he was arrested. Police matched the shoes he had in the hospital to the prints that were found on the crime scene. They also found gun cartridges that matched what was found on the scene in a drawer in Hughes' bedroom. Though Hughes is in Boone County Jail on murder charges and being held without bond, police are still looking for answers. Anyone with information, contact the Zionsville Police Department. And let's get you caught up on local regional weather. Swinging over to our weather station. If you are heading up the road and you are heading north to Cleveland, Ohio this morning, right now you're looking at cloudy skies, currently 64 degrees. The wind out of the south-southwest at 10. Watching the ball game yesterday, it was a rainy day in Cleveland, Ohio. Umbrellas and rain slickers were definitely out at the ball game yesterday. Tonight, dropping down to 44. Saturday, clouds, a little bit of sunshine, high of 56. And on Sunday, showers return with a high of 55. Nearly 1,000 riders will pedal through the B&O Bicycle Tour June 1st at Lucas Oil Raceway, and event organizers are still seeking volunteers to make another successful event. After a great event last year with 914 riders, organizers want to surpass that this year. Volunteers will help in many areas of the event, such as parking, registration, route direction, working at stops, and driving vehicles. The annual event benefits the B&O Trail Association. To volunteer, contact Jeff Smallwood at jsmallwood@indy.rr.com or call 317-979-2467. Hey, who has bird feeders down to a science? It's Wild Birds Unlimited Nature Shop. That's right, down to a science. 8100 East US Highway 36, Suite 0, Avon, Indiana, 317-272-0780, www.wbu.com/Avon for bird food, feeders, garden accents, unique gifts, and more. Check that out. Might make a great Mother's Day gift. Speaking of which, don't forget about Mom this Sunday on Mother's Day. And an early happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And in our live sports center this morning, in our sports history this morning, in 1997, the Chicago Cubs got the 68th triple play in Major League Baseball history. In 1969, the National American Football League announced their plan to merge for the 1970-71 season. In 1967, Hank Aaron hit an inside the park home run. And in 1913, the New York Yankees committed 8 errors against the Detroit Tigers. The Yankees won the game 10-9 in 10 innings. And that's sports history on this day. Very, very important. It's your Hendricks County Community Planner. Get out, get involved. We just had elections. Let's get things off to a great go here. On May 23rd in Avon, the town council meets at 7 p.m. On May 16th, the Board of Zoning Appeals meets at 7 p.m. In Brownsburg, on May 13th, the Board of Zoning Appeals at 6 p.m. meets. On May 14th, the Police Commission meeting is at 6 p.m. On May 15th, the Economic Development Commission meeting is at 5. And on May 16th, the Park Board meeting is at 6 p.m. In Danville, on May 13th, the Plan Commission meeting at 7. On May 14th, the Park Board meets at 6. On May 20th, the Metropolitan Board of Police Commissioners meet at 6. And in Plainfield, on May 13th, the Board of Zoning Appeals meeting is at 6 p.m. Also on May 13th, the Town Council meets at 7 p.m. Get involved in your local government. The only way you can do that is getting out, getting informed, speaking up when you have a point of view. Chelsea Manning was freed from jail on Thursday following a roughly 2-month stint behind bars, officials said. She was released from the William G. Truesdale Adult Detention Center around 5 p.m. Manning was found in contempt of court in March and taken into custody after refusing to testify before a federal grand jury probing WikiLeaks. In regards to the latest subpoena mentioned in the tweet, Manning's lawyers indicated she will refuse to testify. Manning, a former U.S. Army analyst, petitioned her release from jail earlier this week, arguing that she demonstrated her intention to stand her ground as a result should be given back her freedom. Federal law only allows a recalcitrant witness to be jailed on civil contempt if there's a chance that the incarceration will coerce the witness into testifying. Manning previously served 7 years in prison for the classified information to WikiLeaks. Former President Barack Obama ultimately commuted her sentence. The Trump administration moved ahead with increased tariffs on $200 billion in Chinese goods Friday, after a round of trade talks between the U.S. and China on Thursday failed to produce an agreement. This evening, Ambassador Leitzinger and Secretary Mnuchin met with President Trump to discuss the ongoing trade negotiations with China. White House Deputy Press Secretary Judd Deere said in a statement. The ambassador and secretary then had a working dinner with Vice Premier Li Hu and agreed to continue discussions tomorrow. The new tariffs raised the import tax of those goods from 10 to 25% at 12:01 a.m. The White House said talks would continue today. I'm different than a lot of people, Trump told reporters at the White House. I happen to think the tariffs for our country are very powerful. And if your travels are taking you to Columbus, Indiana this morning, you currently have clear skies, 55 degrees, going up to 64. The winds are the west-northwest at 8. Clouds yielding to sunshine as the day goes on. Tonight, low down to 43. And on Saturday, showers with a high of 64. So much coming up in our community. So many great things going on. I don't know how big of a calendar or how much space you have on your phone or in your computer, but get these dates, mark them down. It's Mayberry in the Midwest. The 3-day festival offers a host of Andy Griffith show-related events. The parade at 11 a.m. on May 18th, starting at the Hendricks County Government Center. On May 17th, 6 to 9 p.m., it's the 6th annual Mayberry in the Midwest Meet and Greet Dinner. On the 18th, Ronnie Schnell, a tribute to comedy legends at 2 p.m., and a Q&A with Dixie Griffith, 2 p.m. on May 19th. Those two events take place at the Crawley Business Center. So for a great time, it's Mayberry in the Midwest. In this out of Woodstock, Illinois, an Illinois mother and father charged with murder in the death of their 5-year-old son are due in court for preliminary hearings in the case. Court records show 36-year-old Joanne Cunningham and 60-year-old Andrew Freud Sr. of Crystal Lake are scheduled for Friday morning preliminary hearings in McHenry County Court. Both face murder charges in Andrew A.J. Freud's beating death last month. Police found A.J.'s body in a shallow grave covered with straw April 24th, 9 days after authorities say he died and a week after his parents reported him missing. Public defenders represent both parents. Freud's court-appointed jury on Tuesday asked for a psychological evaluation of his client. According to an affidavit, the parents forced A.J. to take a cold shower before he died as punishment for lying about soiling his underwear. Sick, sick, sick. I want to tell you about an organization this morning that's recently come under fire by a certain individual. I'll tell you what, Cords of Love is a nonprofit organization that helps people with immediate needs. If somebody can't pay their rent, if somebody's trying to figure out where their next meal's coming from, they help with these immediate cares. 100% of donations go directly to these bills for the patients. Cords of Love is run entirely by volunteers. Personal costs of volunteers keep food refrigerated in our pantry, storage of medical equipment, supplies, gas to make deliveries of food comes out of these volunteers, a lot of times personal resources. What we receive goes 100% to those in need. We truly care about their welfare. Social services does not fill all the real needs of the most vulnerable. So anything you can do, I'll tell you what, go to Cords of Love chatter on Facebook today and see what you can help this organization with. Oh, it's so Italian. Let our family serve you delicious Italian food and pizza. Locally owned, locally operated. It's So Italian in Brownsburg, 515 East Main Street, 317-858-4777. Monday through Thursday, 11 to 9, Friday, 11 to 10, Saturday, 11 to 9, closed Sunday. Dining, carry out, catering. Go to soitalian.com. Let our family serve you that delicious food and pizza. And out of Washington, the U.S. said Thursday that it seized a North Korean cargo ship that was used to violate international sanctions. A first of its kind enforcement action comes amid a tense moment in relations between the two countries. The Wise Honest, North Korea's second largest cargo ship, was detained in April 2018 as it traveled toward Indonesia. It's now in the process of being moved to America Samoa, Justice Department officials said. Officials made the announcement hours after North Korea fired two suspected short-range missiles towards the sea. The second weapons launch in 5 days, a possible signal that stalled talks over its nuclear weapons program are in trouble. Public disclosure that the vessel is now in U.S. custody may further inflame tensions, though U.S. officials said the timing of their complaint was not a response to the missile launch. Tomorrow is the day. With the help of sponsors, volunteer organizations, and U.S. Postal Service employees in 10,000 communities nationwide, the National Association of Letter Carriers, or NALC, will conduct its 27th annual Stamp Out Hunger food drive on May 11th. Stamp Out Hunger is the nation's largest single-day food drive. Last year's drive resulted in mail carriers collecting 71.6 million pounds of food from local communities in all 50 states, the District of Columbia, Puerto Rico, Guam, and the U.S. Virgin Islands. Since the drive began in 1993, total donations have surpassed 1.6 billion pounds of food. Food Drive has become the nation's largest one-day campaign to collect food for distribution to needy families. Making a donation is easy. Customers may leave non-perishable food donations in a bag near their mailbox on May 11th. When is that? That's tomorrow, before their letter carrier arrives. In the days leading up to the food drive, letter carriers are going to leave special bags along with your mail that may be used to make donations. Food collected during Saturday's drive will be delivered to local community churches, food banks, and food pantries for distribution. While all non-perishable donations are welcome, foods that are high in protein, such as canned tuna, salmon, beans, and peanut butter, are most needed. Canned fruits and vegetables, whole grain, low-sugar cereals, macaroni and cheese dinners, and 100% fruit juice also top the list of most needed items. For more information about this year's Stamp Out Hunger Food Drive, visit the website at stampouthungerfoodDrive.us. And that is happening tomorrow. It's the St. Susanna Summer Festival, June 6th, 6 to 10 p.m., June 7th, 6 to 11, June 8th, 6 to midnight. The St. Susanna Summer Festival. Go to www.stsusannachurch.com/summer festival. At 1210 East Main Street, Plainfield, Indiana, all nights featuring gambling tent, beer wine garden, dime toss, kiddie games, book fair, and carnival rides. Great food all nights, great desserts, snow cones, fresh squeezed lemonade, and so much more. That's the St. Susanna Summer Festival. We love our veterans, don't we? We're so thankful and grateful to them for all that they do. We're so proud to honor and salute them every single day. So here's something that you can do to help our veterans. Donate your car. Call today 1-888-979-8387 or donate online at carshelpingveterans.org. Your car donation supports Purple Heart recipients, wounded warriors, homeless veterans, disabled veterans, paralyzed veterans, veterans, and their families. That number, 1-888-979-VETS, 1-888-979-8387. 100% tax deductible, IRS tax receipt issued, any car accepted, free and timely pickup. And our park of the day is the B&O Trail on State Route 267 across from Frazee Gardens. Brownsburg Parks is proud to manage the 3-mile stretch of the popular B&O Trail from State Route 267 to Ronald Reagan Parkway. The trail is open 5 a.m. to dusk. From the B&O Trail at County Road 300, you can access the Bicentennial Trail, which connects Brownsburg to Avon. We're going to let you get out of here on this Friday. Thanks for tuning in. As always, we'll be back the same time on Monday. Don't forget, if you want to get your message out live and local, email us at indianaradio267/Brownsburg@gmail.com. Give us a call at 317-416-1954. Always, every day, honor and salute our canine officers, our first responders, our active service members, and our veterans. I'm not afraid of tomorrow, for I've seen yesterday, and I love today. And our poem this morning from Throw the Damn Ball, classic poetry by Dogs. And this poem is called Dog Lord. What are you looking at, fool? You got something to say? You're on my turf now, chump. Best be running away. You think you can take me? You making an error. I'm 4 pounds, 8 ounces of unholy terror. And that's your Throw the Damn Ball poem of the day for dogs and directed to humans. Hey, let's get out of here. Go out and have a great one. Make it a great day for someone else. And we will see you back here the same time on Monday. Have a great one.